What you're currently looking at here is me making my way through the Bull Run campaign from Stonewall Jackson's Way 2, which I'm doing. I decided I would do a video series on this campaign and the great campaigns of the American Civil War. And, you know, over the last couple weeks, as I have played this game, even just solo, I think I've come to the conclusion that it may be one of the best, if not the best, war game system that I've ever played. Certainly my favorite. Maybe let's not say best, but one of my favorites, if not my favorite. And I'm just sort of blown away by how good the system is and how much fun I've been having with it. It's very rare that I play a game that like really consumes me like this game has. So, with all of that sort of in the back of my mind, we do have a new arrival in the house. And that new arrival is here. Roads to Gettysburg 2, Lee Strikes North, the big boy in the GCACW system, 2-inch box. Tons of content. I've heard it referred to as some people's desert island game, and I can understand why that would be the case. So I just figured I would crack this open. This isn't going to be an unboxing per se, but just kind of more admiration of the system and getting to see what's in here for the first time, because I'm very excited for this. And of course, one of the maps in here actually goes with the campaign that I'm playing if I wanted to play an extended version of that campaign or some of the other scenarios in Stonewall Jackson's Way 2. So let's crack it open. So in this box, we've got the Antietam campaign, we've got the Gettysburg campaign, and we've got Here Come the Rebels, which are the 1864 Jubal Early raids on the White House. I got this for a good deal. You can see that the box is a little bit split here, which is unfortunate. I'm not sure if that happened in shipping or what's going on. The rest of this is like brand new, so it must have just been either kept wrong. But for the price I got it at, which is usually, this is like a $200 game, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. It's not too bad. But 23 scenarios in this game. Look at this booklet. It's insanity. 23 scenarios. How many pages is this? Let's see how many pages we're looking at here. Designer's notes are on page 120. I don't have any other game that has a 120-page booklet in it. So this makes me very, very excited. It's got 3 modules. It's got Here Come the Rebels, which again, the raids on Washington in 1864. It's got Road to Gettysburg, obviously the Gettysburg campaign. And it has, actually Rebels in the White House is the raids on Washington. Here Come the Rebels must be the Antietam campaign. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest Civil War history nerd, so apologies for that. Probably yelling at me through the screen right now. Anyways, so much content in here, so much. It's insane. And so I'm very looking forward to playing this till the end of time. You know, you've got some other stuff, your typical GCACW terrain effects chart. I'm going to set the maps out for later, charts and tables. Here's the counters. They're done in the old new style is what I call it. Basically, the unit counters, people complained about the ones in Stonewall Jackson's Way, so they went back to a graphic design from the 90s, and you know, it's fine. It's more functional, I guess, less fanciful. I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. Not a big deal to me. Another map, basic game rules, more counters. And what's nice about these counter sheets is that they're separated by game. So you can see that Rebels in the White House is only this half. And Here Come the Rebels is only this half, which it makes it easy to play and separate and store. Another map, more charts and tables, more counters. These are the markers. Probably don't need to punch these. Well, you probably should, I guess. Maybe the denominations are different. They are labeled as for this game specifically. More maps and more markers and strength point markers. And you can see that the actual fortification markers in this game are different as well. They're labeled by year. This system, when you build fortifications, it's based on the year about how and when you build them and who's allowed to and when they're allowed to. Force displays, turn track. Yeah. Very excited to own this. Very excited to own this. All right, I'm gonna spread the maps out so you can see them in this quick little overview. So here's more or less Here Come the Rebels with both maps set up. Kind of mashed it up. I've pretty much matched it up how it's supposed to go, but as you can see, you got a vertical and a horizontal map. Washington, D.C. here, Maryland. Here's Baltimore. And all the way out to the west. And this map, again, can connect actually to this edge. You're seeing this upside down. This is Stonewall Jackson's Way 2. But it will connect somewhere up here and go this way if you wanted to connect this map. as well. I would guess probably somewhere, connect somewhere down in here. But that's pretty epic, pretty epic. And here is the roads to Gettysburg North and South maps with Gettysburg, boom, right there in the center at the overlap. Not sure if you could put some of the other maps that I laid out over here. It might be cool to see if they all connect somehow. Maybe, maybe not, because here's Baltimore County, so you would imagine that, you know, a lot of these maps kind of cover, parts of the maps cover parts of the same area, but here's the Maryland-Virginia border. Yeah, I guess conceivably you could actually stick another map there. I might see if that fits. But anyways, tons of play space. Oh man, look at that. Maneuver possibilities are endless. Looks great. I barely have room on my floor in my game room, but here's all the maps that come with Roads to Gettysburg spread out. You basically, I mean, you've got this huge 1 mile to the hex combination of maps that all link together. Gettysburg here, you've got Virginia and Maryland somewhere in here. Here's Baltimore. This is DC. There's Baltimore. I mean, conceivably, you could set this up at a con and just play a huge long campaign. How cool is that? How cool is that? Wish I had a table big enough for this. And, man, yeah, very cool. Well, there you have it. That is a full, slightly crunched box of Roads to Gettysburg 2. You basically fit the entire state of Virginia in this tiny box. Who would have thought, huh? I'm very excited to continue playing this series, and this is going to be something that I kind of play just ongoing for the channel and with other people if I can teach it to them if they're willing to learn. It's just an incredible system. The amount of genius in here is pretty staggering, and as someone who is not into the Civil War, the fact that this game was able to capture and compel my interest is pretty extraordinary. I've been having, just like I said, an absolute ton of fun playing Stonewall Jackson's Way, and this is maybe a mistake for my wallet to get into, but boy am I happy I did. I hope other people out there have been looking for a reason to jump on to this system. Do so because it is fantastic and compares, I think, with any other hex and counter system out there. The ways it makes you think, the emergent storytelling, it's second to none in those regards. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll have more content on the channel soon.